What's up? Oh, come on. Jump to the wrong scene. Just 1 second. This was the... Yes. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Kashka, how are you doing? Hope your Wednesday is going fine so far. Yeah, new layout today. We're going to give this a try. Let's see how this works. As I wrote in the Discord, one of my cameras decided to basically drop out early this afternoon. So I don't really have another choice at the moment, but that is fine. You're welcome. Mike Miller. Okay. All right. Today is going to be pretty simple. It's a recipe I came up with yesterday, basically. Hold on, let me turn on some lights. There. Is that better? Not really. Let me quickly fix my lighting here. But oh, you? No, that open. No. Okay, never mind. All right. It is what it is. So, yeah, basically a recipe I came up with a couple of days ago because I had some, or still have some panko breadcrumbs left over, and wanted to use them somehow, and got some eggs that need to be gone. So we are just gonna mix up some meatballs with Parmesan, panko bread meal, a couple of eggs, salt, pepper, the stuff, fry them, do some rice, that, and a simple bechamel sauce. Nothing fancy at all. We're also going to cut in some red onions into the meatballs as well. All right, let's get started. First, red onions. I don't know what's going on with Dino at the moment. It always takes ages until the go live message posts to Discord. But yeah, apparently they have some timing issues at the moment. All right. Let's start with peeling those. Hate peeling red onions. That skin is always especially thin. Let's do it like this. Just cut them in half. Makes it a little bit easier at least. How are you doing, Kashka? Hope you're doing well. Whoa! All right, my red onions just fell down. Fresh onions. Come on, get off. I hate it. There we go. All right, that's one. And a small one for good measure. And we're quickly gonna have to pick up the other ones. There we go. Yeah, this is interesting. It's the nah, Buddy doesn't like onions, luckily. No danger there. Let me see, where can I put them? I'll put them up there. Luckily, there is no danger there. And also, he's fast asleep, as you can see up there. All right. Yeah, I couldn't use the regular layout today because, like I said, I was missing one, or I am missing one camera, and then it just wouldn't look good with only 3 cams instead of 4 in a quarter layout. So I decided to give this one a try, where the face tracking cam is with a virtual green screen. Let's see how this looks. I really hope everything else is working correctly, like sound and stuff. I just don't trust my setup at the moment. Have to rewire everything in the next couple of days to make sure that everything works as it should. If there's one thing I hate, it's technical issues. Oh, starting to cry. Yay. I'm doing some bigger pieces on purpose because I really like the taste of onion and gives the meatballs something special. Andy, Gothrush, how are you guys doing? How is your Wednesday going? Oh, already crying. That's not that bad, I know, but still. 2 days to the weekend. Try to resist cutting onions. It's too hard. I mean, the week has been tough, hasn't it? At least here with the temperatures. Oh. You good? I'm doing great as well. My back is getting better by the day. I finally got some stuff I can do at home from the physio, which is really helping. So yeah, doing better every single day. What's Dino is doing? Still no go live message to Discord. Well, all right. How hot it is? 16 degrees with you. Oh wow. No, like yesterday and over the weekend we had like 28, 29. Today it's at 25. But next week it's supposed to go up to 35, 36. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Not. Damn it, I have to use the cameras up there. Yeah, so similar temperatures there. Yeah, I'm really scared for next week, to be honest. I probably have my AC running 24/7 to survive up here. That is the negative thing with living in the top floor, right under the roof. Low 20s. I mean, low 20s is fine. Like the last 2 days were fine, but over the weekend at 37, 38, I don't mind it at all. But for Buddy, it's just a horrible temperature because we can only go out like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then again at 9 o'clock in the evening. Otherwise, his paws are burning up. Anything over 25 is too much for you. Let's put it this way. As a comfortable temperature, I fully agree. But I can manage at 30, 35, but it's tough. But if it stays like that for a couple of weeks, I start to get used to it, and then it's fine. So yeah, we're just mixing the onions into the minced meat. And I add some Parmesan as well, and some panko breadcrumbs, and some eggs as a binding agent. Yeah, exactly. 25 is when it starts to get less comfortable. It's still manageable, but rather a few degrees less. AC does help out, absolutely, yeah. I'm so happy I bought the one I have when I moved in here, because the first summer we had like 36, 37 degrees outside, which meant I had like 40, 42 degrees inside. And I had the problem that I couldn't get any ACs or ventilators that year because everything was sold out. That was horrible. 30 is still fine, though it depends on what you're doing. Yeah. And also if you're in the shadows and if wind is blowing, you can add another 5. A big goodie. Rains, how are you doing? Welcome. A big goodie for Buddy. Yeah, I've got one left. Give me 1 second. I'll get that for him. Just quickly need to unlock the camera. I will be right back. Check Buddy's camera, not mine. And there he goes. All right. Winnie, how are you doing? Exactly, and that was a problem over the weekend. On Saturday and Sunday, there was no wind at all, and not a single cloud in the sky. Oh, you were sick and puked for the first time in years. Holy shit. I really hope you feel better now. And that it doesn't come back. I mean, feeling sick and puking is horrible. You just feel so weak. At least I do. All right, let's add some breadcrumbs. Not too many though. I'm gonna just a few to give it some crisp. We're gonna add the eggs as well. 2 of those. One. And 2. And then we need to grate some Parmesan as well. Quickly do that. Max, how are you doing? How is life? Hope you're doing well. Get up. There we go. A nice, lovely block of Parmesan. Let's get those in there. There is the dyno message, finally. The 13-minute delay. Let's get all that in there. Yeah, I think that should be enough. I mean, the entire recipe is by feel. I have no written down recipe for this. It's just what I think could fit together. Your last week's in Spain, unfortunately. Oh, wow. How was the time? I hope you enjoyed everything. Had a nice time there. Everything worked as you had planned out. I'm doing a lot better. My back is almost back to normal. My life as well, back at work, although still in 2-hour increments, just to make sure that I don't overdo it for my back. So yeah. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes dyno is really weird. Okay, we definitely need a lot more panko crumbs. This is far too wet. Let's give that a try. It was lovely? Oh, that's good to hear, Max. There we go, starting to get a nice consistency here. Yeah, I don't think, maybe a few more breadcrumbs, but not many. There we go. Hickman, how are you doing? And Tomcat, I have no clue what you're writing, but I'm hoping you're having a great day as well. Just a Danish exam today. What have I got? Oh, det er der godt at høre. There we go. Now that's a nice consistency for our meatballs. I quickly have to wash my hand. I will be right back. There we go. And back. Oh, by the way, let me turn on tracking again. There we go. Oh. All right. Hey, Tomcat. What are we cooking? The name is written down there in the corner somewhere. I think, well, somewhere over there. We're doing panko Parmesan meatballs with rice and a bechamel sauce. Pretty simple. How are you doing, Ikben? Hope you're doing well. All right, now it's time to roll the meatballs. Let me quickly move stuff around here. Let's get the Parmesan back into the fridge. It's definitely too warm to keep it outside. Oh, there we go. All right, for the rolling of the meatballs, I'm going to use some gloves. That makes it a little bit easier, not as sticky. Pretty well. big gap to my next exam. It's in 8 days from now. Oh, that's nice. So are you done learning, or can you take the days off and relax a little bit? Or do you have to power through? Get on there. There we are. Everyone ready? Okay, I'm not going to do too big of meatballs. Like, yeah, I think this size is nice. Yeah, something like that looks good. Don't want them too small, but not too big as well, since I don't want to throw them into the oven to cook them through. I want to keep them in the pan. But if they're too big, that will take far too long. Small starting break, but still have to go full gas every day to pass. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm that, I don't know if that's the reason, but for me it was always, I just couldn't motivate myself to learn until just before the exam. And then the last couple of days I just powered through and studied all night and all day. Did nothing else. But somehow it worked out in the end. Don't ask me how, but it did. And I would definitely not recommend that. I can tell you that much. All right, getting balls. Yeah, I'm really trying to organize a little bit the steps, because the meatballs are definitely the stuff that takes by far the longest. Oh yeah, and in the meatballs we have, next to Parmesan and panko breadcrumbs, we also have some red onions in there. Oh, sorry, Tomcat. People studying at night, yeah. I mean, I remember my my history exam. I had like, I think 3,000 pages to read before that, and I started reading like a month before. Yeah, it took a couple of hours each day to get through the material in time. The lucky thing in Denmark was that we could basically, well, we gave them our material list, which was like 3,000 pages. And then when you go to the exam, you pull one of 10 questions and have half an hour with all your reading materials to prepare to answer the question. And then you go back in and yeah, basically answer the question, and they give you a grade after that. And somehow I managed to get a pretty good grade. Undeserved, but it worked. All right, we're almost finished rolling the meatballs. Small. Like this. How does the SR work exactly? Very easy. All you have to do is type !SR, then the artist name, space, dash, space, and the title. And it searches Spotify for that name and adds the first song it finds to the list. And then it will be added to the queue and be played as the next song. If I remember correctly, you can also just type !SR and it will give you a small explanation. I'm not sure if I did that, but oh, I'm actually not sure if it. No, definitely didn't. I'm not sure if it works with a link. You can give it a try, and I can check if it worked. But I'm honestly not 100% sure right now. Let me quickly switch the queue here. And actually, that one did work, Kashka, because Nicky Jam has a song called 69. You wish final exams could work like they did in Bill Madison, where you just play Jeopardy-style quiz show against your classmates. Yeah, that would be great. But on the other hand, I don't know if I want to compete for my grade. I rather want to be graded on my knowledge, not necessarily compared to the other people in class. But otherwise, I like the idea. I mean, gamification is a big thing, isn't it? Finish that later. There we go. We've got our meatballs ready. We're funneling our balls. Ha ha. All right, let's heat up the pan. High heat to give it a nice little crispy exterior. And then we're gonna throw them in and see how it goes. Then we're gonna start the rice. Luckily, the rice finishes by itself. Was that the one you wanted to add? It worked. Perfect. So yeah, links do work as well. I mean, there are a few with those things, right? Beth, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. How is your day going? So a little bit more maybe. Yeah, you can definitely take a couple of seconds to heat up. Just home from work? Nice. So did you hold that talk already that you had to do? I think that was it yesterday? Can't really remember, to be honest. It's just what he was. I'm not good at coming up with jokes like that. I'll try when I have an idea. But no promises. You had a summer evening at the restaurant. Nice. Oh, that was last week. Oh, sorry, Beth. Sorry. Yeah, the days are blurring into each other somehow. I mean, it feels like I was sick until last Friday, and I've already been working for 1.5 weeks again. So yeah, the days are like blurring together at the moment. Okay, let's get those balls in there. Heat up our balls. Be around a bit so we have enough space. We don't want to crowd our balls. There we go. Lovely. Kashka trying to break my butt. I love it. Sausage stroganoff with rice has to be my favorite food if done right. Oh, I can imagine, Rains. All that kind of stuff is amazing. I mean, beef stroganoff is amazing as well. This is basically like meatball stroganoff, so yeah, I get it. You found out that one of your colleagues don't know what Rickroll is today. Holy crap. Well, believe it or not, I learned the other day that there is a whole group of people who has no clue who Rammstein is, who have never even heard of them. How's my back? Oh, thank you, Tomcat. It's doing a lot better, especially when I'm standing. The moment I'm sitting down, I still have to be careful and not sit for too long. But if I sit like 2 hours, it starts hurting and I have to get up and do something else. So yeah, not perfect for work yet, but it's okay. It's handleable. Oh yeah, look at those lovely brown bottoms. Never sit down then. Yeah, I mean, I was quite shocked as well, but it actually made sense once they explained it. I mean, the ones I'm talking about in this case are like American rappers, like those gangster rap style guys or battle rap style guys. It's just not their style of music at all, and they're living in their little rap bubble and just don't get into contact in that. They have all the German you need. True, Bev. And easy sentences as well, which makes it perfect for learning German. That looks like meatballs, yeah. Probably because it is. Yeah, exactly. Like country music fans have probably never heard of them as well. There is this reaction channel on YouTube called Black Pegasus. I don't know if you know them. And he always invites people over to introduce them to new music. I discovered him through the Ren reaction scene. And he had an American videographer visiting and up and showed him Rammstein Du Hast live in Paris. And it was just so funny. I mean, you can imagine the Rammstein Du Hast performance in Paris is huge, right? It's a huge stadium filled to the brim, huge pyrotechnics and I don't know what else. And that guy was sitting there like, okay, I already saw at least 4 camera angles. So they have at least 4 cameras, unless one of the guys is running around backstage to change position. Then they could do it with 3. And I was like, well, I'd say they have like 10 times those cameras. But it was just weird because like he basically had no clue how big Rammstein actually are. And it showed. You can already feel the smell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that could be a great invention, smell-o-vision. Although with the majority of Twitch streamers, I don't think you want that. Let's be honest here. I want to turn you on your side. Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. They are falling. They are disintegrating a little bit. Looks tasty. I really hope it is. I have never made these meatballs before. But I have an idea that they might be really, really tasty. But I think I am gonna lower the heat now. Add the cover. And just let them cook for a while. Actually, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of vegetable broth. Oh crap. Just so that they stop frying and start cooking instead. There we go. I think that's better. All right. You're going to play the challenge for the song championship now? Channeling all my knowledge from this one? Nice. I wish you the best of luck, Ikben. You have around, I'd say, 30 to 45 minutes left, depending on how long everything takes here. You think you? But just keep trying. At one point, you will manage to get out a whole sentence. All right, we're going to start with the rice next, because that one takes some time as well. So I've pre-washed 3 cups of rice. I'm making a little bit more because I want to eat the next couple of days from it. And we have already measured out the amount of water we need. You're going to step out? No worries. Absolutely. I hope you have an amazing evening. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's basically the issue for me as well with the midweek streams. I mean, I started work at 7:30 this morning, worked until 5, went out with Buddy, prepared everything, and now I'm here. So yeah, I know exactly how you feel, Bev. Hope you have an amazing rest of your night. All right, let's get started with the bechamel sauce. I don't know if you guys know bechamel sauce. It's a very, very simple recipe, although it sounds or seems intimidating. It absolutely is not. All you want, or all you need, oh, come on, for bechamel sauce is basically milk, flour, vegetable broth, butter, and spices. And that's it. You make a bechamel when preparing biscuits and gravy, yeah. So pretty simple. To be quite honest, I know it's simple. I've made it once before, but it's been a couple of years. So I really hope I managed to do it. But yeah, as we said, it shouldn't be that difficult. So we're basically going to take 1 tablespoon of butter. More, like this. There we go. And that one needs to melt. Glasses are sliding down today for some reason. All right, once that's melted, we're gonna add another tablespoon of, or a tablespoon of flour. I'm gonna sift the flour through this little sieve. And then you add 100 milliliters of milk, 100 milliliters of vegetable broth, and that is it. Butter is melting, lovely. A little bit down. All right, a tablespoon of flour. There we go. Well, you basically have to cook out the flour taste. That's all there is to it. And once it starts melting up a little bit again, you add the milk and you see 100. There we go. All right, let's get the milk in there. And also the vegetable broth. You only had 7,192 points. Oh no! Yeah, to be honest, I struggled with a few of the rounds as well. But I just made lucky guesses sometimes. Let me quickly get... No,
hey there, buddy. Hey, Chief. Hey, pal.
There we go. Look at that. That's what we like to see. A nice, thick bechamel sauce. And off the heat so it doesn't burn. You had 50 points after 2 rounds. Oh no. Mastras, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I didn't hear that message. My speakers are a little bit too far away, unfortunately. But how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, it's almost not hot anymore. Perfect. Those are cooking as well. Lovely. Let's turn them around one more time. Come on. There we go. There we go. On. There we go. You back on. You do have the best score out of any on my 4th round. That didn't save you? Ah, crap, Big Ben. But glad that you gave it a try at least. I have no idea who's in front at the moment. I know the last time I checked it was myself. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add some more milk. This is too thick for my like. There we go. I like my bechamel a little bit thinner, to be honest. Let's get the rest in there. Not much left anyway. There we go. Getting hungrier by the minute watching that. Yeah, that's the danger watching a cooking stream, isn't it? Oh, really, Ikben? If any of you are up for that, I can add a couple of challenges a day on the Discord. Then you can just go ahead and play them if you like. You can even think about something like the person who wins the most challenges in a week gets VIP for a week or something like that. If that is something you guys would be interested in, I would be more than up for that. I mean, I can create as many challenges as I want for you guys. Let's get some pepper and salt in there and some nutmeg as well. Pepper. I'm going to use my smoky salt. I'll do that, Ikben, absolutely. I'm going to use the 150-hour smoked salt for this one to give it a little bit special taste, and some ground nutmeg as well. There we go. Okay, let's mix that up and give it a taste. Let's see. Some more salt, but there's enough smokiness in there, so normal salt instead. And I'm also going to give it a dash of lemon juice. Because lemon juice always elevates everything, doesn't it? There we go. Credulous's big announcement. If it's the one he talked about yesterday, I don't think so. You're going to go back to studying? No worries. I hope you have an amazing evening as well, and I hope your studies work out, my friend, and that you can retain all the information you learn. If the announcement is the one he talked about yesterday, shortly, I think it's that that he's joining a stream team. If I saw that correctly, at least. Another try. Always taste your food, guys. Oh, yeah, perfect. That was with rice and the meatballs. Can't wait. All right. While this finishes off, I'll quickly clean up a little bit. So I will be right back, everyone. There we go. Because all we need over here anymore are prongs, and everything else can go over to the kitchen already. There we go. All right, now it's just a waiting game. I'm gonna turn the heat on the sauce on again, just on a 1 to keep it warm. The meatballs are still frying. Oh, let me get that the board back. I need that to check the meatballs. Here we go. I don't know what's going on with my glasses today. They just keep sliding down. They bend a little bit, maybe? Oh, don't know. Starting to get hot in here. Let me get another spoon just to be able to stir that. All right, now we basically only waiting for the rice. And once that is finished, it is dinner time. I can't wait. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so quite hungry. So what is all your plans for the rest of the week? I mean, I have to go to the office tomorrow. Don't really want to, but at least I get a free massage out of it. And Friday I have nothing planned. Nothing planned except for Friday night song battles. Sunday is GeoChatter again. Otherwise, we'll see how the weekend goes. But yeah, nothing special planned at all. All right. Let's quickly take one of those meatballs out and have a look inside, just to make sure that they're cooked through. I am actually pretty sure they are, but I just want to make sure. Yep, they are definitely cooked through. Perfect. You're working extra hours because you will be on vacation next week. Nice. When are you leaving? Let's see how they taste. Oh yeah, that's a nice taste. I like that. Guys, good recipe. Give it a try. Simple, but very tasty. Oh, and hot. You're flying to Europe on the 22nd. Oh, okay. So a few days left. You take the dog to your parents' house, for example. Oh, okay, like that. So not only packing, but also making sure everything is taken care of, basically. So do you have somebody to sit your house or water your plants and stuff like that? Or because, I mean, I don't have a single plant in my home, so I don't have that issue when I'm going on vacation. But I know my parents do. Oh, okay, your wife's staying home. Okay, nice. A boys' trip. Just make sure you don't do the stuff they did on Hangover, right? I know you're not going to Vegas, but still. Just saying. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove... No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave everything as it is. All right. Oh, you are boiling already again. Let's make sure that you don't burn, because we do not want that. Yes, you're turned off. All we're waiting for is the rice right now. Let's hope that gets ready. You're very well behaved. We want to be good ambassadors to our NATO allies. I like that. Tartu, best town in Estonia. And go for a beer with Kashka. How about that? That would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, I encourage every meetup between you guys. If you have the time, take a trip down to Hamburg. Let's have a beer. I'm always up for that. Come on, rice. I'm getting hungry. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Should be finished. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Let's remove you as well. You over here. Quickly clean up. Yes, lovely. Just fluffing up the rice. Let's turn that off. We don't need that anymore. It is dinner time. You won't have time for hamburger, unfortunately? No worries. At some point, I'm going to come back to the US, and if I can manage it in any way, shape, or form, I'll try to visit each and every one of you. I definitely want to visit Wiesent. Although he hasn't been here in a while, I still want to visit him. I promised it. And if I can manage it, I'll manage you as well. You have to go soon? No worries, next. I hope you enjoy your last couple of weeks and have a great move back home. I'm assuming you're moving back home, right? All right. Let me get some food into my bowl here. Here's our lovely bowl. I'm gonna start with like 2 nice blobs of rice at the bottom. There we go. Lovely. Then we're gonna add a couple of meatballs. Okay, the one thing I would not do again, honestly, is adding the vegetable broth, because all the crispiness is gone now, which is a bit sad, but okay. It still looks amazing. And here's our sauce on top. There we go. All right, everyone. My dinner is ready. I'm ready to eat. Let me give it a try all together, though. Some sauce, some rice, and some meat. Yep, absolutely eatable. Like I said, I would do a few things differently on the meatballs next time. But for a never before cooked recipe, I love it. All right, everyone. Looks very good. It is very nice. And to be honest, like I said, it took like 50 minutes. It's perfect for a quick, easy dinner. And it's not too heavy either, which is perfect with the temperatures. And also not too high on calories, I would say. So yeah, give it a try. If you want to, I can post the recipe into the Discord, so you can easily give it a try yourself. Very simple ingredients: minced meat, eggs, flour, spices, milk, butter, and vegetable broth. And that's it. Nothing else needed. So, honestly, I don't think we're going to rate anybody today. We're just 6 people at the moment, and I always find those small rates weird. So I would say thank you all for being here. I really, really, really appreciate that. I'm so happy that you guys are still wanting to watch me, even though I've been off for so long, because that was something I was really worried about, honestly. But I'm so happy that you guys are still here and support me the way you do. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to post the basic ingredients onto the Discord, so you can try it yourself if you like to. Otherwise, I wish all of you an amazing rest of your week, and I will see all of you on Friday. Once I've eaten, I will check who is the first place in the challenge and announce and ask them for the theme so that we can publish the theme for Friday. All right, have a great rest of your day, a great week. Thank you for being here, and I really, really appreciate all of your support. It means the world. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. Isn't it stupid if I say bye-bye and I'm not ready to click? So, bye-bye.